Welcome to another segment of the story behind the shot. This segment is about a shot called Contemplation that was taken at Angkor Wat in Cambodia during November of 2007. This segment was filmed at Halle, which is a wonderful multiple modality healing center on 21st Avenue in Nashville, Tennessee. The subject of this segment is a photograph that I did in Cambodia during 2007, and it's titled Contemplation. At the start of this segment, I showed you two shots from Cambodia. One depicts a man on a motorcycle with a tree, and you get a small glimpse as to what the scenery looks like. This was taken at a place called Angkor Wat, and I'm not exactly sure how large the grounds are, but I believe that it is over 20 square kilometers and contains innumerable temples. Originally, Angkor Wat was a Hindu place of pilgrimage, and sometime during the 12th or 13th century, it became a Buddhist refuge place. And at that time, there were thousands of monks and probably 20 or 30 different temples. When I was in Cambodia in 2007, I was lucky enough to be able to be there with my oldest son, Jonas, and before I went, I was told that it's not a good idea to talk to the monks, and so the first morning that I was at Angkor Wat, I did a little monk safari, and I stalked two monks, and after about 20 minutes, I was fed up with the whole stalking thing, and so I went over to this monk and said, I asked him if I could talk to him and if I could take his picture. And he was so delightful because he immediately had this look of shock on his face, and he said, "You speak English?" And I said, "Yes." He said, "Oh, I never speak. Can we talk?" And then he laughs, and I spent at least a half an hour with him. He was so sweet, so innocent, so delightful. I had a lovely time with him. I also spent a lot of time with the monk that was pictured at the start of this shot. He and another monk adopted my son and I, and we spent a day and a half with them at their monastery. This particular shot was taken probably at around 8 o'clock in the morning. It was taken after we had spent time together, and this was him leaving me, and he's walking down this long hallway that has many columns, and one of the things I like about the shot is that you get a sense of distance here. You can see all the hallways and columns that are going behind him, and this is the traditional color of the monks. The reason that I called this shot Contemplation is his head is bowed down slightly, and the tip of his foot is just about to touch the ground here. And there is a Buddhist technique of a walking meditation in which you are very consciously aware of all the movements that are being done. And for me, this shot symbolizes a state of mindfulness and concentration. Contemplation, Angkor Wat, December 2007.